Now, Sabrina Siddiqui is a White House reporter for the Wall Street Journal, and she joins us now from Washington, D.C. Good to see you. You and your colleagues reported weeks ago that the president seemed to be losing some vigor. The White House, we should say, pushed back hard on that reporting. Why do you believe that the president's inner circle didn't see any of these risks coming before the debate?
Well, I think that this White House is very protective of President Biden. He keeps a very tight inner circle that is very loyal to the president and maintains confidence in his capabilities and his viability as a candidate. The challenge for them is that they are out of step with not just a growing number of Democratic Party officials now following that disastrous debate where, you really saw Biden's age as a vulnerability, but also with voters who actually from the beginning had said that they wanted someone else at the top of the ticket. I mean, remember, even before President Biden formally declared that he was seeking re-election, most surveys showed that Democrats would have preferred to have an alternative candidate. So, this is the writing has actually been on the wall for some time. Now, as MJ Lee pointed out, there's now an all hands on deck effort by the president, top White House aides, and campaign officials behind the scenes to try and alleviate concerns among Democratic lawmakers, donors, and party officials. The question is whether or not they'll be successful, as you have at least one Democratic member of Congress openly calling for him to step aside, and potentially more to come.
And yet the president and the White House completely resolute, saying there's no way he's stepping down. What do you think at this point would it take, if anything, I have to say, to convince him that he needs to step aside?
I really think that it, depends on the types of conversations he has as he continues to reach out to top Democrats behind the scenes. President Obama has been fielding a lot of calls from concerned Democrats. I think you've had President Biden himself reach out both yesterday and today to Democratic leaders on Capitol Hill, including Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries. I think if there is some kind of unified effort behind the scenes to get the president to step aside, then that could be persuasive. Right now, though, not too many people are breaking ranks. I do think, the reporting does suggest that a lot of Democrats would have preferred to hear from him sooner. They also would have preferred to see him out in public more than he has been since the debate. So we'll see what these efforts of, to do damage control amount to. But right now, as you note, he's insisting he's going to remain in the race. But also, if there's a fresh round of polling, there's already some polls after debate showing that former President Trump is widening his lead against President Biden. If President Biden truly craters in some of these polls, then that could, really change the trajectory of the race and perhaps his own future at the top of the ticket.
Yeah, and so significant is the polling and what they see in those swing states that everyone says, given the Electoral College, he must win. Sabrina Siddiqui will continue to follow your reporting. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.